Is YouTube a waste of time? The real truth. Hey, how many times have you looked back and said, I wish I had bought this company, I wish I had invested in this or that. You know, I was looking at Amazon stock the other day and it's now over $2,800 a share. If in 2008 you had bought Amazon stock, it was $48 a share. So if you had invested, you know, 100 shares or $4,800 investment, that same investment would be worth $280,000. Now why do I share that with you? Because YouTube is like that now. You may say, well, oh my gosh, there's, you know, hundreds of thousands, millions of people competing on YouTube making videos. Yeah, but it's bigger now. The audience is bigger now. More people listen to YouTube videos now. That's why I'm doing one. I wouldn't be doing one otherwise. It's because you can really get a big bang for your buck. So in this video I want to show you some of the finer points about YouTube and why now could possibly be the best time to make videos on YouTube. Now here's the crazy thing. First off, YouTube has 2 billion logged in monthly users. That is insane. 2 billion. There's only like 6-7 billion people in the world and they've got 2 billion right there. So that's unbelievable and it's growing every year. As a matter of fact, their user population was only 1.8 billion in May of 2018 and that's 2 billion. Okay, here's another thing you may not realize. 73% of the adults in the US use YouTube. 73%. There's no other platform quite like that. And keep in mind, I know you think Facebook is big and it is big, but only 69% of American adults use Facebook. More adults actually use YouTube, and this on top of that is twice as much as its runner-up, which is Instagram, at 37%. Now here's a little visual to spell some of this out. Facebook, YouTube continue to be the most widely used online platforms in the United States. There's nothing quite like them. There's YouTube at the top, Facebook's right below it, and then you get down to Instagram, Pinterest, all these other things down there. And I'm sure these things work, but bottom line, guys, YouTube is number one. Okay, so if you're thinking you're too late to the party, that's just not the case. Now here's an even crazier thing, because a lot of these social platforms are losing the younger audience, but 81% of the 15 to 25 year olds in the US also use YouTube. So there it is. You're even getting that younger audience. And it's funny, when I look at my watch time on my videos, I'm in that, you know, 18 to 24 span there. Even though I'm much older than that, those are the people that are actually watching my videos. So if you're one of those people, I really appreciate that. As a matter of fact, mobile alone on YouTube reaches more people in the 18 to 34 bracket than any TV station on, bar none. Now check this out. I'm going to put a graphic up. 81%. Okay, this is people in the US internet users. 81% are in the 15 to 25 year category, 71% in the 26 to 35, 67% in the 36 to 45, 66% in the 46 to 55, and 58% in the 56 or older. So you're not just hitting the younger people, you're hitting all of the people. Now here's another interesting statistic. Only 15% of their traffic, which is huge, is coming from the US. 85% comes from other countries. Here's the top countries you're seeing in the graphic now that actually use YouTube. 14.8% are the United States, 8.1% are India, and 4.6% are Japan. Now here's the crazy thing about India, because I noticed a lot of Indian people were watching my videos, and I appreciate it. Please do that if you're from India. I really appreciate it. 93% of the video watchers in India watch YouTube. Out of all the platforms they can watch, 93% watch YouTube. I got another little chart. I'm big on charts here. I want to show this to you, but here is a chart. YouTube video in India 2017 2021, and obviously 21 is a prediction, but if you look at it here, it's amazing. You know, you're at 93.9% and then it goes to 92.8%, but you've got YouTube viewers, you've got the change of how much it's changing, and the percent of digital video viewers. It's just amazing how much of that population is actually watching YouTube videos. Now here's something else you may not realize, because maybe of the settings that you're using, you're only hearing English, but only 33% of the popular videos on YouTube are in English. So 67% are not in English, they're in other languages. Now this will blow your mind if nothing else does. 500 hours of video are uploaded. What do you think? Every week, every month? No, every minute to YouTube, 500 hours every minute to YouTube. Now that's a number that has increased 40% from 2014 to 2019, so it's an upward trend. You better be there. In addition to that, each user is actually spending a lot of time there. The average user spends 11 minutes 24 seconds on YouTube every day. Now I know we're all worried about getting subscribers so that they'll see our videos, but here's another fact you may not realize. 70% of what people watch on YouTube are determined by the recommendation algorithm. So it's really more important that you get your video as a recommended video than it is to have your subscribers watch it, because you're going to get 70% of your views from that. Only 30% don't come from that. And when they actually polled adults, the adults said, hey, 81% of the time we watch the recommended videos that YouTube asks us to take a look at. Here's another little chart I want to show you. It says majority of YouTube users across a wide range of age groups watch recommended videos. Percent of US adults who use YouTube who say they watch the recommended videos that appear alongside the video they were currently watching. Okay, so if you see at the top here, that's the do not do this, then you got on an occasion in the middle, and regularly below. For the most part, on occasion or regularly, they watch those suggested videos. Here's something else interesting. When they go to YouTube, they look at a lot of things, because they say that the average YouTube viewer will actually go through 6.5 pages on YouTube. Okay, so they're scrolling through all these videos, they're looking at all these videos, they're looking at more things to watch. Now we obviously want to be one of the most popular videos if we can, because 79% of the views come from 10% of the most popular YouTube videos. Here's another chart I want to put up real quick. Large majority of videos from popular YouTube channels came from a small share of producers. So if you're good at this, it's great to be in this group here. Of YouTube video produced by popular channels during the first week of 2019, 10% of channels created, okay, 70% of the views came from those. And then we look at the top 10% here, and it's the most viewed videos made up 10%. 79% of all views of new content posted by popular channels. So if we can get in that category, hey, that's great, right? Now when you're making your videos, you also want to be careful with the format. Wherever you're making them, you want to make sure that they're good on mobile, because 70% of the views are done on mobile at YouTube. Keep in mind, this is changing, because now YouTube views connected TV screens have increased 39%. So more people are connecting that YouTube viewing, and I know I do it now too. In the evenings I watch YouTube videos on my TV. A lot of people are doing that now. Now if you're thinking, hey, I'm not a celebrity, nobody's going to watch my videos, they're not interested in me, here's what the viewer said. Whether a video relates to a viewer's interest, that's 3 times more important to people than whether it's a famous person. So they don't care about that. Is it related to their interest? Is it something they actually want to watch? So we want to keep that in mind when we're making videos. And if you're worried about it looking professional, don't worry there either. You want to do the best you can, but the relevance of a person's interest is 1.6 times more important to the viewers than the production value. So if you can find what that interest is, they're more likely to watch it, even if your video is not a great video. Now here's an interesting statistic. If you're selling certain products, the one kind of video that YouTube viewers really like, and the watch time has actually doubled for this between 2017 2018, on which product to buy. So if it's which product to buy and you're comparing a couple products, maybe you're an affiliate marketer or something like that, that video there, that has doubled, that particular title on which product to buy. People want advice. They want to know, what's the best thing to do? What should I do? They're asking you. All you need to do is supply the answer. And here's the funny thing. We used to be so afraid of online interaction, and we've dropped our guard there, I guess, because they say 70% more YouTubers are engaging with creators and channels, so they're more likely to comment, more likely to share, more likely to ask you a question, or even get in touch with you. Now be careful as to what you post, because they say people are watching 70% less harmful or misinformation videos. They don't want that. They don't want the fake stuff. They don't want the blood. They don't want the gore. They don't want that anymore. They want good quality content. And this isn't going to end anytime soon, and I'll tell you why. Because in the US alone, check this out, YouTube will make $5.5 billion in advertising revenue in 2020 alone. And this has happened pretty quick, because this is more than double what they made in 2016. Here's a little chart and you can see how the revenue's gone up, but my goodness, this is billions of dollars in revenue, and a billion is a lot of money. You can see the increase 16 17 18 19 and 2020, and 2020 isn't over yet at the time I'm doing the video. If you're thinking about monetizing your video, check this out. If you don't think there's still a chance for you, the number of channels that earned over $10,000 a year on YouTube or more grew by 50% in the past year. And if you want the big money, the channels that have earned over $100,000 in ad revenue per year grew by 40% in the past year. YouTube is now the second most preferred way to watch videos on TV. So as you can see, yeah, YouTube's pretty good, okay, and it is bigger and there's more creators on it than there ever have been before, but the audience is bigger. So if the audience is growing at a faster rate than the number of creators and videos, what does that tell you? There's a big audience out there, guys. You need to press the button, you need to record, you need to get on YouTube. I wouldn't be doing this video right now if I didn't think there was a future in it, if I didn't think there was a possibility to make more money. Now I've made money off YouTube without even ad revenue, because people see my videos, they contact me, they buy my courses, you know, they buy some of my products, so I can make money that way too. Not to mention that once you have that YouTube channel, these videos are out there forever. So those videos are something that can earn you money for years and years and years to come. If you're putting videos on Facebook, I'm sorry, nobody's going to see them. They're just not going to see them. They're not going to be shown initially, and then they're going to be pushed down in the feed, and nobody's ever going to see them. They're just not going to scroll that far. Okay, after a day or two, that's probably all the views you're probably going to get, unless your video is in a group and you know the people in the group watch it when they join the group. But for the most part, guys, you know, if you're doing videos, there's only one place to do it, and that's YouTube. There's other places you can post them. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but if you want the biggest bang for your buck, you want to be on YouTube. It's the place. It's a fact. Okay, now before we leave here, I want to remind you that there's a free course down there you can get. It's click and learn. You don't have to use a credit card, anything like that, so grab that. There's also a link to Kartra, and it's a free program. You should get it. It'll help you market online. And lastly, TubeBuddy. If you're thinking about doing videos online, you want to get TubeBuddy, there's a link below. You can get it for free, and if you use my link, if you want to go for the paid version, you get 30% off. So all that is a pretty darn good deal. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed right here, and then once you subscribe, ring the bell, turn on bell notifications, all the bell notifications, become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group that gets notified every single time I do a video. Don't forget to do that. Put your comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down, either one. Okay, and if you have any input for the viewers of this channel, we would really appreciate that. Maybe something worked out for you and you can help somebody out by putting those comments in there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and you may want to check this one out if you really want to blow up your business. This is a good video right here. I'll see you in the next one.